I'm back with the recap for day 3. I believe it's day 3. Either way. Wait, no, it's day 4. Right. I think it's day 4. Either way. Today has been on the shorter side, only like 8.5 hours, because I'm trying to cut off on coffee and I'm freaking crashing out right now. But I spent the first 2 hours reading all the anomaly lore, just going through all of it. Pretty much a lot of reading, and I'm a slow reader, so 2 freaking hours, like 2 and a bit even. But it's some good lore, some interesting stuff related to tulpa-ish behavior of anomalies, like people willing them into existence and shit, so a lot of potential there. We'll see how the main story revolves around that and what it does. Like, I did the main story today, a slight spoiler for the later in the video, and even the very first quest kind of also implies Tulpai, because the first boss of the film role is kind of an implication that the desires of people of the Kodak film studio, they want to still shoot stuff on film, because like film is all so nostalgic and good quality and shit. Maybe, perhaps, or maybe not. Maybe it's the spirit of the old times manifesting itself as an anomaly. I don't freaking know. Either way, after having read all this lore and shit, I decided to go to prison. Let's go to prison. Most importantly, I fought this bastard, and I even took him down like a good chunk, considering he's level 99, I believe, or something. 91, 99? Where's your level, motherfucker? It was somewhere on him. I think he's 99, and I'm level 30, so I'd say I did pretty well. I think you can even kill him if you are better at the game than I am, but I mean, who's counting? Then I spent the next 2 hours just figuring shit out in the prison, all the escape paths and stuff like that. I assume it revolves around daily clearings of the prison, because I have gathered all the pickable stuff here, but the trading at an NPC, trading for like this jumpsuit for the main game's skins and shit, it requires way more resources that I could collect in one run. So I assume it's either a daily reset, maybe even a weekly reset. I don't freaking know. Either way, it was kind of fun. Also, I'm just aura farming with Daffodil, because come on, she's an aura farmer. But yeah, spent 2 hours on that, and what I learned the most is that I have preconceived notions that I should have been just killing each and every time that I play these games. I didn't explore a certain part of the map, because I had explored it here. Like, for example, you eat here, you run here, and you see this stuff. This tells you that if you go here, you'll see a prompt of like, hey, you wanna finish this part of the day, just press here. And gym and lunch. You're at lunch, and then you can go back there, and I had assumed that it remained the same principle, you know, the same concept, that both of these sides would have the pop-up. So I didn't even ever go here during this part of the day. But as I learned in a video after like having spent 2 hours trying to figure out the last escape paths, this is opening at this part of the day. And so you can go here, and then you can escape through the bottom there, which was quite nice, you know. And this is me finally doing the main story. And then I spent 3 hours, although again, I did a tiny bit of the main story. Then I got the phone from them, and the first was it the phone? No, it was time skipping, right? I first got time skipping, and which let me go to the tree, finally make a wish during the night, because I had kept forgetting it previously. Made a wish here. I think I did something else. Yeah, farmed some mobs during the night, that kind of stuff. Then went back completing the mission more, learn that, oh, I have world quests, side quests and stuff. This is me getting my phone as well. I can get in side quests and decided to go do those instead before the main story, because again, I'm doing everything I can before I do the main story, or at least before I progress it, and bit by bit I get more functionality in the game, and each function gives me more of the game to explore. So quite a few hours was spent on that. Ramen and stuff. This was just exploration. Previous quest about mirroring. Was it here? Yeah, that was an interesting quest. Wait. Was this already after? Yeah, you can see the other self, the other you, in a reflection. And it was a little quest about that. And this quest, it's an interesting thing in this game. First of all, you can switch freely between the female and male main character, but you needed to do this world quest in order to be able to do that. That's an interesting thing. I don't believe other games have that, or at least not that I have heard about. Then the next quest that I took is this little motherfucker.
It's okay. Puff has had enough food here anyway.
Yeah, this little Puff. Real cute little guy. And which one was that? 158. Was you? That's a very sus shot. And this is already the next quest. Was it 58? Is that 56? No, that's 53. I'm blinded by the greed. Yeah, super cute picture at the end of the quest. Super cute quest overall. The guy is real fun. That the Puffy quest in the trash. I'm not sure what was its point. I guess this is mostly a like world building kind of stuff that the anomalies, or I believe in this case it's oddities rather than anomalies, because oddities are the creatures in the world that are non-animal, non-human. So oddities can be like an invasive species from time to time, and I think this quest was here to signify and exemplify that. Then I learned that I got bombs, learned about that shit, read it on, gave some gifts people, and finally went on to do the very first quest of the game. But then remembered that I still had this world quest, just to talk to the owl. I went and talked to the owl, and then went back. This is a really fun quest. Where was the negative? Yeah, like
definitely related to film.
sending you into negative space. Like, yeah, they were talking about film and stuff. Real cool shit. And again, kind of horror-y. It is quite interesting that these devs like their horror and kind of horror comedy in a way, because they sure as hell love comedy. This Abon family are quite comedic in their behavior, while the setting of the quest was quite horrific, which is an interesting combination. I like it so far. But yeah, I just did this first quest, the small quest, then I finally got the fucking car, and which is even more stupid if you watch my previous video, is that I just needed to have this. Just the fact that I have anything, any summonable vehicle, and then I could get any other vehicle, as in requisitioning or potentially maybe even a stolen vehicle, and then I could freaking challenge the headless rider. That is stupid in my opinion. That is so stupid. Why would this be the trigger for him? I don't fucking know. But I did him, and which meant also wait, which the true aura farm. Yeah, look at that. Look at her, freaking amazing. But yeah, read his final lore, which means that I'm finally done with all of the anomalies, at least all of the anomalies that are freely available to me now. But for example, Serenity is still not available because it's blocked by some fucking reason in a whole ass location. I have like 2 oracle stones there, 3 gifts, and the Serenity, and I assume it's all locked behind some quest, so I still need to do the quest for it too, and I don't see it anywhere, so That's a piece of trash. It's a piece of trash. But yeah, at the end, just went sleep at the dormitory, woken up to, oh my god, they're teaching me about daily quests on my 4th day in the game. Thank you, thank you. And did the seasonal quest, that shit. First awakening for the MC. Yes. Good stuff. A ton of messages and like bonding mini quests, opening of several quests, shit ton of stuff. But all of that will be tomorrow, and I presume that rather sooner than later I will get access to buying houses, buying cars, and buying businesses, which will derail me from the main question as once again from main quest, and that's gonna take potentially several days depending on how truly deep the systems are or how much variance there is, because I believe you can get several different businesses and you need to like work and do stuff in all of them, so that's gonna take some time. But I mean, we're gonna get to that when we're gonna get to that, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.